So this is the food powerhouse here. What we really need to do is to get food from here, where it's made, to Greg's and to Ovjov by train. Don't think Doligrad needs it, because I think it gets food from a different, like from here or something. Yeah, Doligrad's good. Also, Celebratory could do with a good food run. Like, they've got food by trucks. But I think they get it from here. New boxcars, Mike. I don't think we've got any yet, have we? Should we pay some more of that debt? Oh, look at that. I only owe $1 million. Celebratory could do with some bunting. I didn't see any of them, Mike. Unless they're different. They're 8 capacity food. What have they got there? It's got the Verbandswagen. Which is what that is. It's the same car. Wub needs food, it really does. Trouble is, Wub is down here. Let's think. What we could do... So food production is going on here. So we could... If we can take food... Kappa's got a train run, I assume. The most efficient train line we can come up with. Do you want something that goes through Celebratory and down to Wub? Now there is a goods train into Wub, which comes this way. Goes into that platform. At this point, it's kind of arcing the wrong way, isn't it? Rob Jensen, thank you for the host. Upgrade the road vehicles 25 years is a bit too much. Yeah, but are we going to get a return on that investment when the road vehicles have not actually upgraded yet? You know what I mean? It's not going to get us anything. The fastest one at the moment is still the Benz. We need to wait for the new one. Thank you, Rob. I still haven't forgotten about the emails, don't worry. Crazy PN, thank you for the resume. It's irritating, this is. We'll start off by making him bigger. You can pay off that $1 million. Let's do it! Yay, debt free! 10 minutes later, borrows more money. Right then, we've got tracks we could bring straight down to Celebratory, straight through into Wub, so we can get food down here if we want to. Then we can cut off that truck route there. Now, where's the passenger run? The passenger run is... Goligrad, Greg's, and there. So the passenger run also needs track to come through here. So we need to be careful here because we want to put a passenger line through here. And the passenger line also wants to go down to Woodwood probably. So we need to be a little bit careful. Hero in Hong Kong. 20 months. Tempest Fugitives, they say. Thank you all for all you do, sir. Your streams still bring me and my kids great joy every week. You're the best. Oh, thank you very much, dude. Thank you for that. Hero in Hong Kong. I'm wondering if we can squeeze in one of those, just because we can. Those advanced ones, back here. You know the one with the PXXPs. Sorry, hang on, how many platforms do we want? Electrified, yes, A side. PXXP main track layout. I can't get the configuration right on this thing. I know what I want. I want it to be platform, track, track, platform. See you later, Ryan. I want to use airplanes because they're stupidly expensive. PP. PP. What happens if you do that? Okay, PP. None. Gives you that. I had it earlier. Money cheat. I'm not using money cheat. PXP. Oh, wait. Ah, no, it was. That was it. It was PXXP with no... That was it. Okay. So we get 2 through tracks going through as well. The giggles. Although, wait a second. No, what we actually want is PP. Like that. And... EXP. Oh dear. That through the tracks for the cargo. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm also trying to work out how I'm going to do it. We're going to have a bridge as well. So the cargo trains are going to have to stop. I basically want these left, as you look at this now, the left tracks, I want them to be just tracks, and then on this side, these two to be passengers. That's what I want. So I kind of want XX PP, if that makes sense. But there is no XX PP. A side is in the other side. Okay, so I don't want a PX though, I just want XX. It won't let me, will it? I can't just choose none. If I go PX, I automatically end up with a platform there. I mean, you can still go through it. There'll be no passenger services. So it still kind of work. A side street connection. Yes, please. I also want to put a slight curve on it, just because I like putting curved tracks in. That depot's going to get moved. Right, let's see where we're going here. There's Wub Wub. So I want to rotate it a little bit. Let's get rid of this. Man, that is so cool. And this side's going to be the depot side, essentially. This will upgrade this road. Okay. So we're going to bridge over this track. You can scroll along the settings menu, maybe there's more track options. Don't think there is, actually. Why is that going to remove that building? Let's do it like that to make sure this is bang on before we do anything. Okay. We're going to have a tunnel instead. Not had a tunnel for a bit. Unpause. How do you change your Twitch name? There's a page you can go to, I think. I can't remember, or is it in the settings? Ask Coomdoom, he's done it. Kappa. Okay, so these outer two tracks here are going to go to this station here. That's going to come this way. Nice. Go to your settings. There you go. Just beware before you, if you're thinking of changing your name, there are potential pitfalls. Yeah. Number one, I think, is you can't change it again for 2 months. I can't remember. Something like that. Your old name will be held in reserve for 6 months. However, Train Sim Fan, he couldn't get his old name back. So think really, really carefully before you rename. Right, you can only do it every 60 days. That's 2 months. But like I say, Train Sim Fan couldn't get his old name back, so that was a bit of annoying for him. Right, Wub Wub. Where would we put Wub Wub Station, I wonder? Right, let's go for a... terminal. 160 meters, no curve. The heck is that? Dave84, do you know, is Sabermora got his old name back at all? Has he changed it before? I seem to remember. I don't know. Don't know if anybody else does, but I don't. Wubub's getting like a grandiose station. Completely unnecessary. Put a little bus station in that. Well, I could make it a terminal, but I don't think they look as nice. I think they look way better. Okay, let's make sure we stay on target. You need the name Wubub Station Dub Dub. Oh, look at that valley. Come on, don't lag. Autosave. Wow, can't move. There we go. Smooth out that nastiness. Right, what have we got? So we've got 2 platforms available there for freight to come in. Which can also follow this line down to here. Now the freight can come into here as well. But I guess it should go to a freight... Actually... Do we want a separate freight terminal, or should we just drop the freight off here? We're not going to be picking up from here, are we? We actually have a freight terminal there, though, so maybe we should branch off instead and go there. Maybe we should just make this a bit wider. Although we're not using the second line anyway. Oh, that's a bit cheeky when you upgrade it. Puts one on either side. Oh well, we've got a spare one. Yeah, we have a freight station, so all we've got to do is bring a line over here. So we'll run a track to about, say, I don't know, there-ish.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Let's bring it back. 4 FPS. Hung! This looks cool. Mr. Enders. 15 months. Oh my god, are you playing Transport Fever? That was a long time ago. Thank you so much for everything, Sir Squirrel. I am. Thank you, sir. There we go. How's about that then? Right, cross back there. This is quite a cool line, actually. I like this one. Curved train going through here. It's beautiful. Tunnel. Okay, so this double track needs to go, let's see, here. We'll use these two. Building quite an impressive rail network here. Do you have any discounts on Acer's items? No. I wish. Right. Through that. Okay. Needs nodes of signals, blah, blah, blah. So now, we can actually drop off. We can unload food here, can't we? From there. All we've got to do is put a... I think what we've got to do is put one of these guys down. And I believe... it will unload there. Is that correct? If we drop off food here, the trucks can take it, yeah? And also we can bring food to here. So that Wub Wub can have it. And we can bring passengers to Wub Wub. And also to Celebratory. Question I have, though, is if you bring a train in and you want to put food... If you want to drop food off in Celebratory and Wub Wub, how do you do it? How do you tell it to drop half off here and carry on with the rest? I have no idea how you do that. You can't. I was hoping you wouldn't say that. HC, have a good night. You can't drop only half. So what? How do you solve that problem then? I don't really want to have like one train going to here and one train going to here. That just feels like ridiculous. Sign 2 lines. It will drop according to demand. Yeah, I don't want to truck it to the city though. On the way. Use 2 lines on the same tracks, expensive but gets the job done, or truck for cheaper option from the city, not the plant. Grumble, grumble. Imagine if when you drag the track out, you could turn an option on that said auto signal. And then every X number of meters, it would just put signals. God. Imagine how complex it would be to code that kind of thing. Alright, let's go another one. You got all the 4-track lines. Beware the pixel jump. You have an idea about making a pass and look at Sub-Rotary train station for trains for Wub Wub? I believe we're debt free. Look, loan 0. So we have 20 million in the bank. We'll have to do the passenger one later when we get the passenger line going. I want to get this food run going. So easy to get wrong. I really hate the way... I've always hated this. When you zoom in like that, when you get to this level, it's hard to see where the signal is. You have to do this in order to see where they are so you can space them. But when you space them, you need to zoom in because if you don't, it's so easy to click it on the wrong section of track. And it's just one of those things where you think, when you built this game, did you play it? Because if you played it, you'd think to yourself, that's really irritating. Maybe we should actually do something about that. So I don't know. I don't know if they played it. Okay, let's get a depot going. Train. Going back here somewhere. Out of the way. Is this multiplayer? No. The Machinka will be. That's going to be multiplayer. Machinki, sorry. Machinka. Right, signal. Okay, that guards the entrance.
Aye, 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 aye.
Actually, I don't think that's going to work. We'll leave that one. Emperor. Later, when you have more money, build one train depot for the whole map. You can say it's a bit crazy now. What on earth? What on earth is that, dude? What, you've just got one depot that can send trains anywhere? That's cool. Okay, on that. That one's fine back here. That's fine back there. That's good. Sure, they're all one way. Okay, let's get some food on the go. That's for cargo and passenger trains. That's crazy, man. Right, this is going to be celebratory food. Let's do celebratory first. Celebratory food train. 10-hour stream hype. Yay! We did 10 hours, guys. Right, bye. That one there. We'll just go to here and back for now. Get this thing up and running. On the celebratory food train. Because we need to get the goods being delivered as well. So we'll crack out a Barden. We'll crack out some food wagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Celebratory food train. Vehicles are coloured yellow. Right, while that's happening, we're going to build a depot down here, which we should already have because this thing's got buses. But I can't see it. Oh, I destroyed it. Let's build a replacement depot. And food needs to go to commerce. So we've already got the drop for that. So what I actually need to do is reassign the... I need to reassign the celebratory food run trucks from where they currently are. Celebratory food, these guys here. I need to stop them going to Upper Bunting and make them come here instead. And that'll create the demand. So we'll get rid of Upper Bunting. So that's going to break completely initially. Is this live? It depends. If you're watching it on SquirrelPlus in a couple of days, no. If you're watching it on Twitch on a Saturday, yes. Do you like using trams? I used to like using trams quite a lot. Particularly in Skylines, I use trams an awful lot. But I don't think I've used them in this. Because I don't think I've ever seen them in this. You still have old trucks on the celebratory food line. I think there's going to be too many as well now. So I think we're going to have to get rid of a few. Like, sell. And then we'll upgrade the rest. Because they have a much, much shorter distance to go.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay. Bends. There we go. Trams are cool on this. How do you activate the trams in this? Phil Jordywire. 2 months. Yeah, solid. Thank you, Phil. glitch tram turned into a statue. That was brilliant. Oh god, hang on. Pause. Celebratory food train's got a problem. Could not connect all stations. Okay, we have a signaling problem. Where is he? Now this is what I hate. This is like really tricky to work out where the problem is. So a signal along here is actually in the wrong place, or I've not given it a turnaround. Tram depot and road vehicles, place road and tram tracks or upgrade them. Gotcha. He made it to here, but he can't find a path back again. You can get back over there, no problem. So that section of track is okay, but this section of track isn't. That's what that implies. I've already got a crossover bars. I've got one here, look. You don't need a crossover. He just needs to be able to get from this platform to that one, which he can. There. What's there? Oh no. Thought the signal was in the middle. He needs platform 3 at Celebratory, so the crossover needs a full cross back there instead of only one-sided. Really? So why can't he just come here and then come back out again? So you're suggesting that I need to put a full cross here, because how does that work? Why does he want to go to platform 3? Why can't he go to 4? Is it because, what? Because it's PPXP, you think? Right, so you think because that doesn't have a platform, he has to come into here? I guess, it could be. PX. What if we do that then? You were right, but my solution was better. No, you're right. So basically, if it doesn't have a platform, it can't drop, which makes perfect sense. No, it's not passengers only, Baz. You can drop anything off at a platform. You can drop goods off for a platform. You can select the platform in the station menu under terminal. Ooh, didn't know that. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Blimey. Actually tells you where Celebratory's coming into. It's numbered the platforms in a very strange way. Right, platform 1 is here, 2, 3, and then 4's over there. That's a bit weird. Okay, so when you get to Celebratory, Right, let's see if we can get some food lined up here. Okay, we've got celebratory food going. It's a good start. Production's dropping massively. Not surprising because the food connection's all been busted. Need to be careful that doesn't downgrade. I love this six track platform. You can lock the line to a platform so the game doesn't auto move it. Ah, that sounds like a good plan. So if I basically click padlock, it's game over, stop faffing with my platform lines. Let's take a ride down to Celebratory. Upgrade the trains for grain, why? Good night, Finbar, have a good one. This train's doing 75 k's, that's not bad. Look at the cars disappear on the right. And just, boom, just like dive into a tunnel. Looks brill. Right, let's see what happens here. He's got a bit of food. And it got unloaded into here. Perfect. Perfect. The line has been established. You really need this food mod. Let's have a look. What does that one do? Industry Tycoon. And if you feel easy, then... If you feel easy, what do you mean? Goods Conglomerate. What the heck? Oh god, is that a factory that makes everything from nothing? Nah. What's this one? Build your own TF Industries. You can also delete it. It adds additional button for building, which is already provided by Urban Games. But be careful, it changes the game for you. It's more for experimental use. Oh, great. So what is that? What is that letting you do, Emperor? Just basically cheat? Or is it doing something else? Need to get another celebratory food train going. Possibly. Or do we just let him do it? Do you think he can handle the whole thing? There's been a suspended noxious substance attack in Stratford Shopping Centre. Not sure if it's terrorist related. Suspected noxious substance. Yeah, that's not good. It works perfectly and allows you to place industry anywhere. Useful in large maps with no industry. Okay, right. So basically you can... yeah, it's kind of a cheat, but you can... If the game's just created a map full of rubbish, you can actually fix the problem. Celebratory food train is filling up big time. Ooh, race condition. Who's going to win? Let's slow down the important train. Makes no sense. Why does the one coming out the depot always win? It was an acid attack. Oh, God. There are loads of no industry maps in the workshop for this reason. Yeah, Chip, the world was supposed to end today. Somebody asked me the other day, what do you think about the world ending on Saturday, in 2 days' time? I said, I'll tell you on Saturday. Well, here I am. It's a hoax. Remove the stopping sign on the main line. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Please tell me I put a signal up. I did, but that doesn't look like it's in the right place to me. Do you think he can hit the brakes that quickly? This doesn't bode well. Floppy disk 7. Whoa! Dem physics. That was brilliant. Oh, look at that. I only just got that on time. Oh, he nearly hit that train as well. I think I need to move that signal. Where is that to? He passed that one. That was hilarious. Production is... yeah, it's back up to 4K. Finally being allowed to watch Twitch is being extremely slow, J10. RIP. A lot of food there. Greg's food. So next thing to do is get food down to Wub Wub and extend the passenger run to get passengers to Celebratory and Wub Wub, but we're going to have to do that next time. We can't do that today, unfortunately. Celebratory gas train is running pretty well. Keep high production to upgrade in 6 months. 3,200. Oh my god. 426. He's the modern one, isn't he? He's got 16 cars on the back. But he does not. He's only got 14. And I think he's the old train as well. Spares the oil. $8.3 million per vehicle to replace. You will have to pay $26 million to upgrade all 3 trains. And this line makes how much? It makes $9.4 million a year. I think I'd rather manually upgrade it. Which tanks has he got on the back? Has he got the small ones? He hasn't he? That's why it was costing so much. How long was the platform? I think that was a platform 160 meters at least, I think.
Aye, 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 aye.
Replacement vehicle. See, he's got the new things. He's the bard and he's fine. So I don't want to swap that one out. Oh, wait a second. He's got the old ones. Platform's 160 at one end, 240 at the other. Yeah, he's got the old ones, Baz. I don't like the new ones. I don't get it. Tank wagon. $21 million to replace that right now. We're back in debt. So when does that get replaced? When it gets in the station? Benjamin Stubbs just tuned in again. Did I miss anything epic? I don't know about epic. You've had some fun stuff happen. Because you upgrade and no longer have the other cars, I think. Yeah, I think it's because I went to the upgrade screen, set it up, and then quit. It remembered that, and it confused me into thinking that's what the train was. It's a lot of oil, Baz. Black gold. So when does he upgrade? Does he do it now? If this low... Can you actually put 2 engines on a train? There you go. Probably not worth it, but... Actually make this train a lot longer. There you go, 153. And there's still 558 back here. Wow, there's a hold up. How many trains have I got? So basically, I've got 5 monster trains on this line by the look of it. What the heck? Wait, what's going on here? Why is it showing train 15 as having 2 lots of trains? Is that because it's in mid-upgrade? I think it is. I think it's in mid-upgrade, that's what it is. You can put 10 trains on one wagon. Oh my god, that sounds absolutely cool to try. I like the idea of that. Having like super massive, like one loco at one end, one at the other, and then just a whole world of carriages. Well, this should empty the oil out of this platform. The world battering ram, you're looking forward to Sunday night trucking. It's not even making a dent though, is it? Wow. I think I need to waypoint these trains so they go into alternate platforms and then they can both be loading at the same time. There's basically no point them loading out of one platform at a time. I presume if I make a crossover here, I can tell them to go to different platforms. Would it be worth getting a loop around the track to join the second track, speed up the hold-ups? I think Stu has just used both platforms. I've got 6 trains. If I assign 3 to one platform and 3 to the other, I figure that would work. They're moving the backlog, though. You can look in the Steam Workshop. There's tons and tons of trains and assets to make your map nicer. Yeah, low pixel, I know there is. We did that at the start. I had a bunch of things. We had to look through some stuff, but I realised there's just millions of them. Just set the line to AB, AB, Crusher. Reckon that would work as well. Okay, so how do we do this? Platform. Select terminal for this stop. Well, hang on, I need to make that an X first, don't I? Just wait for him to get in the platform. Trouble is, I don't know if AB is going to work. Because if they ever bunch up again, they're all going to go to A and then they're all going to go to B, so how's that going to help? This production's dropped due to that little outage. It's so easy to go from 20 million to 5. That's because I invested a load of money. I'm still debt-free, though. And this line is bringing in 10 million a year now. Gas production's back up anyway. Celebratory gas train is working nicely. 2 vehicles. Wait, what? Oh, that's a gas train. Wub gas train. It's doing alright. You know what? We didn't look at the conmat stuff. $77 conmat. Oh my god. Problem with this game is like, I'll just fix this. I'll just do that. I'll just fix next thing. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what I was saying, Icarus. 2 independent lines. That's exactly what I was saying. Use both platforms. Put an X outside and have 3 trains going to A and 3 trains going to B. And then if they ever bunch up, they'll go into separate platforms and load up at the same time. $24-hour stream. No. Fun part, trying to make money and utilise all the foundries. Oh yeah. In for the efficiency. I think we did a lot of work today. It was pretty good. I think we can carry on. There's a lot more to do. Universal sandbox hands of despair. Nope. Would it be more productive to increase the size of platform to a 4-track, Pringle? In theory, yeah. Depends how much they bunch up, and how many trains we put on. It's basically a factor of how fast the trains go, how long they take to get from A to B and back. It's a factor of that, isn't it? And then how many trains you put on the line. You see the Squirrel Logistics RDL scanning draw by Paulie? Yes, I did. Isn't that the one I retweeted? At Station 1, Station 2, Station 1, Station 2. Yeah, but I'd rather have them on separate lines than allow that to happen. Because when the trains, like, think of it this way, if you have 6 trains, the order of them doesn't change because they're always going in and out. Like, if one gets held up, they all bunch up behind. Whereas if you allow them to go onto separate platforms independently, they'll actually change position occasionally. Anyway, I've waffled enough. That's the end of the Saturday stream, guys. I hope you had fun. I can't find anybody that I normally host, so I'll leave it there. I'll be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock for Sunday Night Trucking. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Hope you had fun. You can get loads of GGs and love in the chat from the mod team, who've also been here, guys, for the entire day. Modding for you lovely people. Although, I think the mods will tell you you're an absolute pleasure to mod for anyway. Thank you, Kekos. That's what I aim for. Entertaining and relaxing. I'll take that. Right, I'm going to head out, find some grub. Might even go for a Mackey's, I'm not sure. I'll be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock, and we'll do some trucking. Have a great Saturday, whatever you're doing. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you all for some trucking fun. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.